Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, just depending on where you're joining us from. Welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour. For those of you just joining us, we are in the process of circumnavigating the globe and touching down on every nation on the planet in the process. If you're returning from watching a previous episode, you'll remember that we're sitting here in Curacao, just off the shore of Venezuela. We've made it down through Central America up to Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, some of the Caribbean islands, and then took a little jaunt across the Caribbean Sea down here to Curacao. So that's where we're sitting right now. We're going to be moving into Venezuela, into a little town called Merida in the Andes Mountains. Never been there. Never seen it, but I looked it up on a map and it looked fun. So I decided to hop in a Citation CJ4. I've never flown this aircraft. We have flown something hopefully somewhat similar to this. The Citation Longitude seems somewhat similar, so we'll just find out once we get in the plane. But in any event, should be a fun ride. We're taking off here shortly after 7 a.m. local time. Shouldn't be a very long flight, but should be a good one. We're running on real-time weather. This is the weather in the game on December 22nd, 2021. Hoping to knock off one more country on our tour. With that said, let's just crack to it. And get into the plane, figure out what we need to do to get this thing lit up, and let's get in the skies. First things first, let's just take a look. Okay, this is different. Quite a bit different from the Longitude. I was expecting it to be a little closer, but this looks a little more like the A320 to me. I mean, it's not the same, but we should be able to... Okay, nothing on the ceiling. That's certainly different. Except a phone to call home. Let's just figure out where things are at. We certainly don't need these guys in our way. Let's just come down and take a look. So it looks like we've got... Okay, this is climate. Fuel transfer, oxygen control, cockpit temperatures, hydraulics shut off. Geez. Okay, I'm not as familiar with this as I thought I would be. Battery. There's our electrical panel. It's good to know where that is. We'll come right back to that to start up, but okay, here's our... Wow, these are different. There's our autopilots and heading mode, nav mode, altitude, flight director. I don't know what Copilot reversion is, but this must be just what display I don't know. We'll figure it out. SLU and yaw. AP. I don't know where I saw yaw. Not yaw. Yaw's not up here. That I'm aware of. Nav. Goodness. Okay, I really thought... Okay, I know what these are, I believe. So this is your... what is it? The IRS or whatever? Cockpit recorder. Down here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Speed brakes. Throttles. Flaps. Yeah, that's non-functional anyways. Engine start stops. Fair enough. Engine starters. Okay, that's interesting too. Engine run stop. Engine starters. Trims. Easy enough. Rudder trims. Easy enough there. Fuse boxes. Alright. Well, interesting. Okay. So, Let's come over to our electrical panel first. Get some power on. So let's see, avionics, emergency lights, standby display, generators. I would think the battery is going to be the first thing we need. So let's just see if that's the case. Battery, yes. Okay. And I'm going to put the generators on. Do these go up or do you push in? You sure got me beat. Where's our APU? That's what I want to know. Fuel boost manual. Ignition manual. Pressurization. Controls. Where is the heck is our APU? Because I know... Oh my gosh. Well, now that's interesting. I've never... That's interesting. Do we not have an APU? That's flippin' interesting. Okay. Well, hey. Who knows? But I do know we need fuel at some point in time, so let's just see. Fuel transfer. Let's go left tank. Fuel boost. Hydraulics. Let's get our avionics on for one. Okay. There's our gear. Battery amped. Because I would think there's some type of need for a generator, but I mean, I guess I can. Fuel. Ice protection. There's our flight management systems in here. I'm not even going to look at those for now. Lights. Those are just panelings. Well, let's flip these open. Can't be that easy, but maybe it is. I hear something spinning up, so... Jeez Louise. I don't see N2, though. I hear it. Master caution. I'm probably breaking something. I got no readings of anything in N1 or N2, but this thing is just, you know, something's trying to spin. That's not... Oh, no. Yuck. I probably am just breaking something. Unless you do this. Run it. And start. Who knows? Let's just see what happens here. Oh, there we go. There's our N2. There we go. And not too long down the road, we'll see the N1 rise. Temperature.
HeadTrip 1 requesting pushback.
There we go.
HeadTrip 1 pushback request accepted.
It's kind of a weird one. Let's get the second engine going. Battery amps. Now the question is does that mean, to me generators seem to make the most sense, but I can't do anything with those. Oh, well, not a big deal. I think we took care of that. Battery amps are where they need to be. Parking brake, starter. Wow. Okay. That's pretty easy. We even have pushback. Let's, do we even need pushback? Who knows? Let's just let them do it, though. Because why not, right? What are these things? What are those little, you know?
Ground HeadTrip 1 requesting the end of pushback. pushback received.
Those look like those little fondue sticks.
Ground HeadTrip 1 with Oscar request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Don't know what they do.
HeadTrip 1 taxi to an all-short of runway 11 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Okay.
Taxi to and hold. Short runway 11 using taxiway Alpha HeadTrip 1.
I mean, fuel lines. Let's just see if we can get a visual on maybe fuel lines. There's flaps. There's elevators. Ailerons, trim. Hydraulics, PSIs. Batteries, electrical. Fuel. Well, you know, I mean, I'll just assume it's running fine. I mean, the engines are spinning, right? So, I mean, that's good. What do we feel like we're missing? Well, certainly need our beacon on, I can tell you that much. And our nav light. Nav lights are on. I'm not sure I see the beacon. Maybe it's in the back. Tell me if you see the beacon. Ah, there it is. There's the beacon. Okay. Full slides, TCAS. Yeah, those don't. That works. Are those different than the strobe? I'm just going to turn strobe on. Okay, there's the strobe. On the wing. Cool. So this looks a lot more like the flight management system for the CRJ. From what I recall. Index. Yeah. Sure does. I think we've got to now, before we set our position, maybe we're good, but somewhere over here, I thought. Maybe they were already on. There's our comms, our navs. Can we turn these on? That's just volume, probably. That's my guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm guessing this is volume. So, that must mean that all my nav data is coming in appropriately. Yeah. I think so. Okay. Well, let's go down and figure out where it is we want to go. I'm going to see if you need to arm these spoilers. Nope, you don't. They just go from 0 to... So we probably don't have auto speed brakes. Only 2 sets of flaps? That's really interesting. Yikes. Too hasty. Okay. So, here's where we're at. Sitting up here in Saracow, coming down, and we're going to land right here in Merida. Let's get our low route charts up. I think this is the airport we want. I believe. SVMD. See if we can figure out how to program this thing. I think we have to give it our location first, though. Reference airport. What's our reference airport? Let's see. Willemstad. And that is airport's TNCC. There we go. I don't know what gate we're at. I guess we could look. Probably wouldn't hurt. I'll pull that open real quickly. See if we can figure out where the heck we are. All right. I don't know if we're going to get gate level detail here. I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Maybe we will. There's the apron. We're sitting at about gate 2. Nah. Gate 1. I would say we're at gate 1. All right. Heading. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get an idea which way we're going to head out here. So let's see. Let's take a look quickly at the runways. And we got a runway 29, runway 11. I'm not 100% sure which one we have clearance for. Let me just look that up quickly. We were taxiing to runway 11, and that's going to give us a heading of 114 degrees. Fair enough. So 114 degrees. Why don't we just put that into the system while we're thinking about it? There we go. I don't know if I need to set the IRS position. Unless I just copy this position down into here. There we go. Okay, that worked. Let's go to our route. Nope. Let's go to flight plan. Origin. TNCC is our originating airport. And then, of course, we'll be heading down to SVMD. SVMD. And that'll be our destination. Execute. Flight number. I don't know. Flight number 1's fine. Okay. Perform net. Cost index. I'm not going to touch that. Don't understand it yet. We're going to be at 10,000 feet, looks like. That works. That works. Okay. I'm trying to think of, let's see, look at the takeoff. Flaps. Flaps are going to be at, I believe we're going to go, what did we put, 15? Is that how that works? 15 degrees? Yeah. Acceleration, I don't know that stuff. Now my VRs, I don't know. I probably should know, but I don't have like an electronic flight bag here to tell me all my... Where am I going to get that information from? VRs. Should we just make them up? Let's say 135 will be our V1. And we'll say once we hit 175. I'm just pulling these numbers out of thin air, guys. I have no idea. 199. Execute. Flight plan. Next page. Okay, so where's our departure? There we go. Departure. Got a whole bunch to choose from. How do we choose? How do we do it? Nobody really knows how to do it. Let's take a look at our Navigraph and see what we can compare with. Well, you know, what's interesting is, from what I remember, there's no SID. Oh, yeah, there is. There's a few SIDs here. We're going to be on runway 11. This is the only... Okay. Our nav depths. Let's just see if we can figure this out at all. Okay, there's all of our crazy departures. Let's see which one makes the most sense to us. We're going to be going south, so I wonder if this is even the right runway we want, because all the ones on runway 29, I'm guessing, are going to give us some... No, they're the same. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe. I would say, really, what makes the most sense is maybe this Avis 1K. Just kind of just... Wait. 11. No, I mean... Actually, if we're going to go this way, I mean, then we'd be doing a U-turn. I don't know. Because we're going to be heading 110 degrees and then departure out. I mean, I guess that works. That works. I'll do abs. I'll do, whatever we call this. No, let's do Data 1K. Data 1K doesn't go quite far. Oh, no. Let's do EMAP. What do we want? EMAP, let's do EMAP 1K. That makes sense to me. This one right here. Let's do that one. So EMAP 1K. There it is. Runway's 11. I don't think I was supposed to click that again. Here we go. Okay. Execute. Or runway 11. Execute. Go back to arrivals. And I don't think there's any stars on this airport. I'm almost positive that there were no arrivals. Yeah, there's not. We are going to be coming RNAV 7 though, so we can certainly select this. We have a transition. Oh. EVG? That works for me. EVG. Execute. And I don't know. Let's look at our plan here. So now I got to figure out how to fuel imbalance. Yeah, I figured there might be. What if I turn this off? Where's the fuel? That was the problem. I think I transferred. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Fuel transfer to the left tank. Let's transfer some more to the right tank until we are back in balance. How's that? I don't know even how that works, but I need to find out how I can view my fuel. I'm sure it's sitting right in front of me. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Where are you? I just don't see it. It's up here? No. Yeah, none of these are. I'm hoping. Okay, master caution reset. Hopefully I can overcome that fuel imbalance. I'm going to leave that on to the right a little bit, and I can't tell if fuel's flowing from the left to the right. I don't know what's happening, but I do know I have a fuel imbalance, and that's probably because I messed with that switch. So that's not good. I wish I could see the balances of my... It's probably down here somewhere. Fuel imbalance. Let's just see what we got. Terrain, that's nice. TFC. MEM3. System. No. Checklist. As brief. Zoom. Memo. 2. I don't know. Ah. Goodness. I'm really messing with my chart here. 3 modes? Okay. I'm pushing way too many buttons for this to be helpful. Altitude cursor. Disconnect AP. That's fine. Yaw damper. Okay. I don't know. Can't be that much rocket science, but I'm just not seeing where that would give me a readout. Like these multifunction. Maybe here. Oh, you know, all we got to look for source. Oh, I can't change that. Normal. Most of this is inactive. Fuel boost manual. Yeah, still fuel imbalance, so I must have really biffed that one up. Okay, this is it. This is where we're gonna get. Okay, fair enough. Format. Okay. I don't know what ET does. I don't know what ESC does. Primary flight display menu. Okay. There's your different inputs. I don't know if we want VORs or FMSs though. We'll just go FMS one. How's that? This has got to be like... How do you change... There's the barometer. Yep. That's the barometer. Don't want to mess with that. Here's the range. There it is. Alright. Range right here. There it is. There's the range. There's the range. And the tilt. I don't know what that means. At least we have the range. That looks like a pretty fair flight plan. Okay, hopefully we don't run out of all of our fuel just learning how to get this thing in the air. Let's just see if we have any like discontinuities here. It doesn't... That's interesting. Route 2 legs. Huh. Toledo. Okay. Whatever. Flight plan. Do I have to activate it? All right. Track 2's index. All right, I think I'm gonna run with it. We'll just put our legs on. How's that? What do you think? Should we taxi? Runway 11. Okay. I think I'm ready. There's the emergency brake. What kind of master caution do we got on right now? Parking brake? Oh. Parking brake off. Don't know how I turned that off the first time. I don't know if we have reverse thrust, but I don't think we do. So we'll just give this a little gusto, and here we go. And we're off. This is a really strange... whoops. My bad. Got thrown off my game there. There's the taxi line. say goodbye to airport in Syracuse. From what I remember, got the coast over here. Sort of reminds me of Highway 193 in Utah, Clearfield, Utah, for some reason. That reminds me of that. I realize that doesn't mean anything to you, but, you know. This is a long runway. 11,198 feet. I'm not sure I'm on any kind of taxi line. I don't know what I'm on, actually. Taxi line's probably over here. I guess that was a taxi line. I don't know where I'm at. It's strange. Kind of what I get for seconds guessing myself. I don't know. Really could probably stand sitting up in my seat here to see my taxi light. Hey, we got company out there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's just, yeah, we got company. Here we go. Let's get takeoff, Clarence, shall we?
Runway 11 ready for departure, departing straight out. HeadTrip 1 altimeter 29.9 1 wind 122 at 12. Departing straight out, approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 11. Cleared for takeoff, runway 11, HeadTrip 1.
Cleared for takeoff. I want to see if we can get the flight director. Okay, flight director's... It was on. Doesn't give you a really good indicator that the flight director is on here. Okay, then we'll probably just go straight into nav mode and flip the autopilot on is my guess. Autopilot button over here. Is that the only one there is? That's fine. I guess it does make sense that it's the co-pilot's function, so take off our brakes. I think I'm going to put a display up on my second monitor here so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Just for a moment. Okay. 15-degree flaps. Aileron and elevator trim looks pretty good from what I can tell. Pretty central. Let's do it. And I'm going to try to go into nav mode and into autopilot as quick as I can and see if this thing will, by any chance, capture our flight plan. I feel like I'm just creeping along here. Going extra slow. Don't know why. Okay. See if we can stabilize our engines. Put it about 50%, and then let's gun it and see what we can accomplish. Now let's see if I can see where there's my V1 right there. Here comes my rotate. And I don't know if I chose the right. I'm going to try rotate right here. Oh yeah, that thing got off the ground really pretty easy. Let's bring up our gear. Okay, no problem. No problemo, and we're on our way. I'm going to bring up my flaps.
HeadTrip 1 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Oh, and I was going to try to hop quickly into nav and autopilot. Let's just see what happens. We are going too fast, I can tell you that much. Let's bring our flaps down. This thing.
HeadTrip 1 radar contact 4 miles east of Pleasant, 2,000 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through the Charlie airspace, HeadTrip 1.
That's hard not to... The speed. It's because I'm going up. Okay, gotta figure out this autopilot. Let's pull up. Don't know why autopilot doesn't quite know what it wants to do, so is this one of those fly-by-wire kind of deals? I mean, it's kind of got similar green gauge as the 320. I don't know, but I'm lost already. Wow. Well, our trim's just... Wow. Holy crap, our trim. Let's settle that down a little bit. That's what's giving us all the grief. This thing handles interestingly. Let's just get back on task. Well, here we go. Goodbye to Sirico. It's gone. Ah, what's that little mound? Alright, I need to turn. Wow, this thing is sensitive. Ah, I got some windmills over there that I never saw. Got some sustainable energy over here on the island. nice. Really, I I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gawking at the scenery and literally on like idle. It's because my trim was so whacked that. There we go. At least my goodness, we're gonna trim up. That was funny. That trim is so sensitive. So friggin' sensitive. Get ourselves some altitude finally. I guess it was nice from the standpoint of being able to see the city as we pull out of it. Not a very pretty departure, though. I'm gonna gun my engines a little bit. Let's get some speed. Get ourselves back on course. Trim my nose down a little bit.
HeadTrip 1. Curacao Center HeadTrip 1 is type Texas D25C11 miles southwest of Pleasant 8,200 feet. Request, flight following. HeadTrip 1 Curacao Center. Squawk 6 tree. Squawk 6 tree. HeadTrip 1. HeadTrip 1 radar contact 13 miles southwest of Pleasant 8,400 feet. Altimeter 29.88. Roger, HeadTrip 1. One contact Makesia Center on 124.0. Good days. 124.0 for HeadTrip 1. Makesia Center, HeadTrip 111,600 feet. HeadTrip 1 Makesia Center altimeter 29.88 continuous climb.
Looks like we got looks like we got the mainland, Venezuela, coming up. Punch up the thrust just a little bit more. See if we can start making some progress here. Try to level out at about 15,000 maybe. It's a little higher than we wanted to be initially, but that'll give us... I see mountains ahead. We got the Andes coming up, so maybe that's not a terrible idea. I think we're fairly well on track with our flight plan now. Despite the fact that the flight director's wanting to have us bank a little bit. I'm willing to bank a little bit, but I'm not going to follow... and I know it wants us down to 10,000 feet. Or actually wants us down to 0. That's the problem. Maybe I need to set my altitude. That'd probably be helpful. Where? We're climbing a little more than I want to, though. Hang on. Some interesting landmass there. Okay, let me finish. What do we have this up to? 9,700. Let's keep going. Let's go. I mean, I'm fine going up to like, let's just go up to like 11, 12, maybe 12. Can we, turn on the altitude? Come on. Is there like an expedite button or something like that? Do we need to turn on autopilot? And that's messing with quite a few things. Something's wrong there. Maybe it'll settle out, but it doesn't look like it will. It just wants to, yeah, it's doing some trim fighting there. Flight director's going kooky. Flight director doesn't know where it wants to go. I know where I want to go. Certainly not where the flight director wants to go. I just gotta fix my trim. All kinds of... Okay, now that's a little too much. That's a little too aggressive. Let's bring it back. That's some interesting terrain. Yeah, that's the last thing we want to do. Let's get some flaps on. Alright, fair enough. Whew. That got a little ugly. Okay, let me get control of my plane again, guys. That's just... landing gear, my foot. And I've got a fuel imbalance. That's not helping anybody. Oh, that's interesting. Venezuela. Outrange run along the east-west. Getting a little off course from my sightseeing here, but I want to get a good look at all this. A little higher. I'm much higher actually than I want to be. Just don't want to be this high. Guess we can always drop. Zoom out just a little bit. Get a wide view of this terrain. Looks like there's some little bugginess in the maps going on there. Struggling with a little bit of train data from that area. That must be a Google Maps, or Bing Maps, I should say, gap. But it looks like we picked back up a little further out here. So we should be fine. Still dealing with fuel imbalance. Don't know how to fix it at this point. Kick our engines up a little bit. Try to get a feel for our position. Still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. Up ahead to the left is the big bay, lake, or whatever they call it. What is that called? Can't quite see it here, but it's you can find a name for it on the map. Navigraph. Probably have to look it up on Google Maps. We'll find it. Boy, I sure am getting off course, though. Let's get back on course. This thing like wants to self-correct. I don't know if it's... Maybe it was some type of autopilot. I'm gonna bang myself. There we go. Coming into the mountains again. Down to about 12,000 feet. Yeah, definitely got myself off course, playing around too much. My flying navigator, you know, I just don't know what that guy wants to do. I'm just taking him off. He's not much of a help. Not till I get it configured correctly. Kind of some low flatlands on either side of the range. Still wanting to turn me a little bit to the west for whatever reason. So let's get back on course. There's a nice little river and lake. We got a lot of clouds ahead of us. And we're going to be landing in the mountains, so that'll be interesting. We'll have to check out our airport headings, our runway headings. The reason why my plane keeps tilting is I'm confident my fuel imbalance. I'm confident that's the problem, but I don't know how to fix it. I guess I could guess you could use aileron trim. Does this let me play with it? It does let me play with it. I just don't know how to use it. Yikes. Yeah, see, that's what you don't want. That's not what you want at all. Goodness. That really throws a kink in things if you're not careful. And we're going a little too fast. I don't need landing gear. I just need to slow down is what I need. I'm just way off balance. I don't know where my trim is. Let's see if I can figure out where the trim's sitting. Aileron trim. I mean, it looks like I'm kind of in the middle. So I don't know why that's giving me such flippin' grief. But it's got to be my fuel. So okay, this is an opportunity for us. Well, first of all, I need to move this way to get back on track anyways. But we're going to have to play with that trim. I can tell you that much. If we just boop, just a little bit, you know? Maybe? Whoa. Holy flipola. I am a mess in the skies right now. Slow down, Jason. Wow, I am a mess in the skies. We'll level off the... This guy just... I might be... I gotta tell you. I'm having a hard time with this guy. Yeah, I got a constant tug to the right. Just constant. I gotta figure out how to solve that. Some low-lying clouds. Really, I just gotta get this thing banked. It's that, gotta be that aileron trim, but I don't have it mapped to any controls, and seems like the more I mess with it, the more I jack it up. So let's try again. Let's zoom out. Let's see if we can trim this out. So if I do this to the left. Okay. Well, that certainly works. It's just a matter of... Okay, hang on. Hey. That's feeling better. Now if I do this... Ah, that's feeling much better. Ah. Other than that, I need to get some speed and some elevation, altitude. That's feeling much better though. So let's see where the trim's sitting at. Elevator trim sitting with the aileron trim. Well, that's in the middle though. I don't know. I'm still a little confused. I thought that would have moved, but maybe I was just so out of whack that now I'm rebalanced. Who knows? Okay, at least we are on track again. Ah. That's a serious flatland. But I think we're going to be popping over a mountain ridge here on the left. So now's a good time to probably take a quick look. Uh-oh. That's what I was worried about. I think I just killed the engines. I have one of my... I don't know. We're okay. I think we're okay. And there to those big Andes Mountains over there. And we're going to have to flip over onto the other side of them. I got all kinds of funky stuff going on right now. Is it an AP? Yeah, it was. Well, no, I still have funky stuff going on. I gotta disconnect this crap. Nobody knows what's happening. I got some funky stuff going on. Weird trims. Let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way forward. Yeah, I got something going on. Plane wants to do something that I don't want it to do. So let's figure out what that is. What kind of mode am I in? I am in autopilot. Like a yaw damper. Okay, no autopilot. But what's causing it to do that then? No autopilot. And it's just going back crap crazy. Is it like fuel issues or something? I don't know what it's doing. Look at this thing. It's acting like a freaking Mickey Mouse ride. This is ugly. Okay, I gotta figure that out before we hit Merida. I'm off to the left of my flight plan, however... My goodness. I have got to figure out what's happening here. I mean, we're at 6,500. Just won't, unless I'm... Jeez Louise. Just have a failure. I seriously don't know what's happening. Other than the fact that I'm sinking. Might be helpful to be out over the water for this for the moment. I mean, this can't be my trim stuff. It just wants to go down. I don't know if I'm going to solve this in time to make an impressive landing, but hopefully we can just make a landing, period. We're fairly close to Merida. I would like to get a feel for its runways. Runway 7 and runway 25. My engines are going nuts. The engine's just spooling. I mean, I guess I could have an idea. So I think we're going to probably be coming in on runway 7. Most likely. I don't know. It's hard to say. It seemed like it kind of settled in there. No, it didn't. So I've done something. Look at this thing. What's this doing? Just wants to settle all the way down to some kind of glide. It's got to be something to do with my engines. I'm sure I I'm sure I stopped the engine. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. I don't know what's happening. Guess I could stop the engines and start them up again. That's just wrong. Disengage. I can't get control of this plane again. Engine 2's doing strange things. Now, differently than Engine 1. I don't know why that is. Losing too much altitude, I can tell you that much. Because I think we got to get over a mountain range. Positive we've got to get over a mountain range. I just don't think I'm going to figure this out. I don't know what's happening to my plane. What have I not tried, guys? Autopilot transfer? Turn the flight director off. Nobody cares about that thing. And I am losing altitude. Too low. Too low. I've got to get over those mountains. Yeah. Good luck with that, Jason. Look at those things. Those are more daunting than I thought. That is the Andes. And I can't even get enough speed to... I may have to abort the landing and land somewhere else. You know what? I may look like I may look for a flat landing. I may look for another airport. I've got to get this problem solved. I can't get over those mountains with that issue. There is freaking no way. do runway 33.
Sierra Victor Whiskey Romeo traffic head trip 15 miles north, 3,900 feet eastbound to land runway tree.
See if we can see it. So it's south, like literally right in front of us. Where is it? Where is it? I can't see my airport. I'm pretty sure it's near Strip and not anything that this thing is going to land on. So I'm going to get my gear down. And we'll see if we can float into somewhere. Look for an airport, guys. Because I sure as crap ain't seeing one. And if not, look for a field without trees. I could probably use that as a landing strip right there. Maybe that's the one I need to use. That does not look... No surprise there. Okay. We're gonna have to figure this out. This is a mess. I cannot get this guy to cooperate. I've got a few fields. I don't know. I'm not ready to stall yet, guys. Get some speed. Might be hope for an airport up here. Come on. I'm just gonna manually force override whatever it's trying to do. Just keep that engine RPMs up to a... We'll lift those a little bit. Let's give ourselves hope for an airport. Even if it's a small airport, it's better than a field. Oh man, I don't know what this thing is doing. I really don't. It's when I went, I'll tell you what, when it started. When I hit my Navigraph, actually, which reminds me, that's probably exactly that's funny. That's funny. Yep, that's when it all started. And you haven't seen a darn thing. I've got those Andy mounts to try to get over, and I've got my speeds just, my plane is not cooperating in the slightest. And if I keep adjusting my throttle, then it'll kind of override it. But if I don't, it's just gonna shut me all the way down. I've got fuel. I do have a fuel imbalance, I realize. But I need civilization. I need an airport. Like, and how? Because where my destination is over those mountains. Actually, there's a little... Now that I think about it, there's a little valley right there. Let's check that out. I will take anything that looks remotely close to an airport. Just a lot of farmland. My goodness, just a lot of farmland. And Merida is right to our left. So do what? What do we say? Do southeast? Yes, right in there. So what we can do, there's a road system that goes in there. If there's a road system that goes in there, then there's a plane system that goes in there. That's the way I look at it. Try to keep the speed up. Get ourselves to survive. Hopefully I don't break my plane in the process. I will try one thing. I am going to come out here and resume just to see if, for whatever reason... Nope. I did absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm right on my flight plan. This is... To be honest, I mean, I'm right on my flight plan. Check this out. Right? So, it's not like I'm that far off course. And I'll just finish this thing out. Wasn't the way I wanted to do it. But, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like if I put it on autopilot, like nav, autopilot, I wonder what it would do. I wonder what it would do. Yep, it'd still freak out like it's doing. It would still freak out. Looks like there's a town right there. I bet you I'll find an airport there, too. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it, though. Maybe I will, actually. Because that way I don't have to go up to the canyons. I'm going to look for an airport around here. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to risk that really strange. So this is over in what is this called? El Vigor? El Vigia? Vigia? I don't know. There's got to be an airport over here, though. It's got to. You don't have a town that big without some type of airstrip. It's just a matter of finding it. And yes, indeed, I would be right. Now, the trick is Juan Pablo Alfonso. That's the name of the airport. Runways are going to be at 9 and 27. So, we're going to take 27. 100%. Now we just got to figure out where it is. Because we're almost going 27 right now. Is it downtown? Is it out of town? Ah, it is to our left. That's okay. It's not very big. Well, big enough. That's big enough. That's big enough for me. I'm going to give myself more leeway, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't trust the way my plane is acting to... So we'll come back around and we'll take the 27. Or not the 27, the, what was the other one? Runway 9. Let's get clearance, shall we? Let's look for our nearest. Back. That's the one.
Tower, HeadTrip 1 is 5 miles west, 4,200 feet, with Alpha touch and go.
Nah, we're not doing touch and go.
Altimeter 29er, 6 wind calm, enter right downwind runway 27. Fly right downwind runway 27, HeadTrip 1.
I want full stop.
Tower, HeadTrip 1, 4,600 feet to land.
That should do it.
HeadTrip 1 now, Vigia Tower. Altimeter 29er, 6 wind calm, enter right downwind runway 27. Fly right traffic runway 27, HeadTrip 1.
We don't have the right clearance for runway 9, but we're taking 9 anyways. Well, if this thing isn't following my flight instructions, we'll see how it's following my arrival. And we'll see how we can land this thing, because I don't know if I'm going to get this under enough control to make this a safe landing. Where is that sucker? Oh, it's over here. I'm going to put my last flap on. Close to stalling, so I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. Goodness. Come on. All the way off. All the way off. Let's get a little bit of a flare. If we can. All right.
You are not cleared to land. Clear the
Well, we're
runway.
doing it anyways. We are doing it anyways, and my speed brakes did not immediately kick in, but we are landing. Yeah. All right. Well, at least that was
You are not cleared to land. Clear the
Oh.
runway.
okay. I'll look for a clearing. Was it back there? Nah, it's got to be up here.
HeadTrip 1, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Give me a chance. Well, it's pretty spot right here, nestled right up against the Andes Mountains. So
HeadTrip 1 ATC services terminated.
that works for me. They don't know what it is to have an emergency. No compassion. We're gonna have to have a mechanic look at that. I don't know what's happened. Beautiful backdrop though, so I don't mind. I don't mind so much. Pretty. All right, and that is our journey. It's still struggling to know what it wants to do. I'm going to come over here on the far end where there's no planes or other vehicles or people to damage. We'll bring it over to maintenance and see if they can take a look at it. Either that or send me back to flight school, because I don't know what I did. It's acting more like a vacuum than a plane right now. All right. I think this is where we're going to stop. Okay. I don't know what warning's okay, but see, I can't even. I am in some really weird mode. Like I can't even. The mouse won't even like mouse look for me. Oh, there it goes. All right, let's just shut this sucker off, shall we? I don't know what else to turn off other than the battery. Well, I got credit. Hmm. Oh, I didn't even realize you could look back there. Was that a little... Okay. Huh. Those two are staring at each other in the... That's kind of tight quarters. A backward seat. Okay. Well, I mean, pretty day out there. If nothing else. Nice day. And where the heck are we? Elvigia Juan Pablo Perez Airport. In, I don't know. Elvigia, I suppose. And if you just go, like, literally straight up that canyon over here. Wait, over here. Kind of up through those mountains. That would take us to where we wanted to be. Up to, now wait a minute, let me see if I'm lying to you. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much would take us up there. I think we have to kind of go this direction. Can't see it very well from here, but up through the mountains here, probably up through these roads, up through there, and that will take you up to Merida, where we wanted to be. So I don't know. Maybe we'll take a Cessna up there. Actually, I think I'd like to, because that looks like a really pretty flight. Yeah, definitely looks pretty. All right, well, there you have it. Thank you for joining us again. HeadTrip Air World Tour knocked another country off our map, anyways. Venezuela is now an official member of HeadTrip Air World Tour. And we'll continue on. And but before we get out of here, I really think we're going to take a little flight up into there, because I just think that needs to happen. So prepare for it. Next episode, get off in the Cessna, and we'll do a little sightseeing. But for now, appreciate you joining us, and we'll catch you on the flip side.